In today's video, I'm going to show you how to install an hour meter on your generator. Now this is a really simple project. It only takes a few minutes and a few tools, but this is a really important project to do for any small engine, lawnmower, generator, doesn't matter. Because these hour meters are going to keep track of the number of hours that are run on this engine and let me know what the intervals are for how often I need to change the oil, air filters, things like that. So with that being said, let's get into the video. All right, so I picked up this hour meter off of Amazon and I will leave a link down below where you can go check it out for yourself. I think I paid around $10. It includes the hour meter, a couple mounting screws, a couple zip ties, and then the actual sensing wire that we'll use to install this. Now it's actually really simple. We're gonna use this access panel here. We're gonna access the spark plug. And essentially all we're gonna do is wrap this wire around the spark plug several times. I think the instructions call for 5 times. And then we're gonna actually mount this somewhere around here. We may have to drill a little pilot hole just so we can feed the wire through. We want this to look really clean and look really good. And then it's got some, I think some sticky tape and then these mounting screws, and we'll just mount that. So with that being said, let's get into it. So this is where the spark plug is, you can see it, and I can't really get my fingers down in there. I'm gonna have to take this cover off. So it's got some mounting screws. So I'm gonna take this off. That'll give me really good access to be able to get good contact with that wire wrapped around there. So let's do that. Right here. And then this panel right here has also got to come off. All right, so we've taken some of the screws off of here. Now we should be able to just kind of pop this out. I'm not gonna take this all the way off. I'm just gonna give myself enough room because I don't wanna have to put all this back together. So we're just gonna give ourselves enough room to be able to get down in there and I can access these wires. So I apologize for it being really hard to see on camera, but it's really simple now. We're just gonna wrap this around 5 times. That's 1. 2, that's 3, that's 4, there we go, 1 more, and there's 5. All right, so let me bring you guys in a little bit closer. Let me show you what we're looking at because I know it's really hard to see. All right, so we have wrapped that around several times, as you can see right there, if it was focused right there. And then we're gonna zip tie that down so that it doesn't come off. Before I put everything back together, it's probably a good idea to just hook up the hour meter and just make sure everything runs properly and that it's picking up the signal from the spark plug. So I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna hook up a propane cylinder to this, take it outside, test it, and then I'll come back. I'll put all the screws back on and mount the cover back on, and then I'll show you how we're gonna mount this on here. But so far, so easy. All right, well, I'm happy to confirm that the hour meter is working properly, which is great news. So the way I know that is this little hourglass on the screen was blinking when the engine was running. So that means we're getting good signal. I'm not an engineer, but I think the way this works is this little wire just senses the vibration in the motor through the spark plug, and that just lets the sensor know that, that the engine's running. So now, the fun part, let's put the cover back on and then we'll figure out a good mounting point and we'll wrap this video up. All right, so I think I mentioned earlier that it came with some sticky tape. And this particular kit does not come with tape. So if you're not comfortable drilling holes into your unit, you could certainly use just some sticky back tape and then put this, mount this wherever you want. So let's talk about mounting positions for just a second. So the way this is gonna feed through is there is a channel here on the back, and this wire literally just sits inside that channel, and then we're gonna snip off the end. So what we're gonna do is I'm gonna drill a hole through this and then feed this wire up through here so that I can flush mount this, this little cover here, because currently I can't do that. So the first thing we're gonna do is figure out where our mounting plate is gonna go, and we're gonna orientate it in the right way. So I'm liking this spot right here. So we're gonna drill a hole, we're gonna mark where we're gonna drill, and then we've got 2 mounting screws that we'll use to just mount it. We'll feed the wire and we're good to go. So let's do that real quick. We'll just pull that all the way through, just like that. And then, like I mentioned, we're gonna orientate this so that we can read it. We're gonna feed this wire through this little channel right here. Just like that. Now I'm gonna leave a little bit of slack with some wire inside of here, just to give myself a little bit of room. And then I'm gonna mount it just right there. And you can feel it catch. These are just like some simple self-tapping screws. That's it. Just like that. Feel it kind of tighten. And we don't need to go Hulk on it. We'll just go a little snug right there. So that's it. And there we've got a little bit of slack. Now we can simply put our cover on. Let's trim off the excess wire. A pair of scissors. And we'll just cut that off. Nice and flush, just like that. That's nice and snug, and that's it. Well guys, that just about does it for this video. Thank you so much for checking it out. This is a super simple project. Short of filming, probably could have taken me 10 minutes start to finish. If you have any questions about anything that I said, feel free to leave me a comment down below. I'll try to answer it as quickly as I can. My name is Devin, I'm the DIY Lawn Coach, and I can't wait to see you in the next one. Peace.